Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Cam Jennings, and I'm coming at you on behalf of EpicConversions.com. Today, I want to talk to you about marketing and online business through the lens of lawn mowing. And I know that sounds kind of funny, like what the heck does marketing and online business have to do with mowing grass? Well, just bear with me here. We're going to talk about it today. I think you're going to get something out of this, so make sure you pay attention. So, I want you to picture this. You own a house, and it's your job to mow the grass every week. Now, here as I'm recording this video, we're coming to the end of March, the beginning of April. It's getting on to grass mowing season. So this is a pretty apt time of year to talk about this particular subject. So anyways, it's your job to mow the grass. Now, I want you to picture, you have a yard that's not too big. It's not big enough to justify buying a riding mower, but it's still a little bit of work using the push mower. It's not so small that like it's fun mowing it, you know what I mean? It's just big enough to where it's a little not fun mowing it, but you got to do it. You got to do it every single week or it's going to get out of control. Now, depending on who you are out there, there's a few different ways you're going to handle this situation, right? One, you're going to just suck it up every week and mow the grass. You're not really going to enjoy it, but you absolutely hate your grass being long. So every week, without fail, you get it done. So your grass looks nice. You want your lawn to look nice. You don't enjoy mowing the grass, but you want your lawn to look nice, right? That's one type of person. You got another type of person who is chomping at the bit through the wintertime, cannot wait to get started mowing grass, and they actually get joy from mowing the grass. It doesn't bother them at all to mow the grass. They enjoy it. They enjoy the ritual of mowing the grass. It's become a source of, joy for them. They enjoy it. They get pleasure from it. It's fun for them. All right, that's a whole nother kind of person, and both of those people get their grass mowed and their yards look great. Then you got another kind of person. We got 4 types here, guys. You got another type of person who just says, screw it, I'm just not going to mow the grass. I'll mow it when I got time to mow it, and eventually they get around to mowing it, but usually they mow it like once every 2.5, 3 weeks. Their yard always looks like crap. It's always too long. It's like they don't care, Now, they got all these reasons why they don't do it, like, oh, I work night shift, I don't have time, I'm a busy person, blah, 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 blah. There's all these reasons why they have that they don't get it done, but they don't get it done. Not as often as they should, and they know this. And then you get the 4th kind of person. They just outsource it. They just hire someone to take care of the grass for them. So those are 4 different kinds of people who take care of their lawn, right? Now, what does that have to do with marketing? Well, chances are you probably fit into one of these categories when it comes to your online business. Let's take our first guy. The guy who just sucks it up and mows his grass every week. Even though he really doesn't enjoy it, he hates his yard not looking good more than he hates mowing the grass. So this is almost like a fear-based situation. It's the fear that drives him. He hates doing it. It's annoying, but he does it because the consequences of not doing it far outweigh, the frustration and the annoyance of doing it. Well, lots of people fit into that category with marketing. They get things done because the fear of going broke, outweighs the annoyance of having to do the work, right? Something is driving them to get their work done. Even though they might not necessarily enjoy all the work they're doing, they enjoy some of the work, like those people, they enjoy the way the yard looks. They enjoy it looking nice. Well, some people enjoy the fruits of their labor with their online business. They just don't enjoy all the aspects of their online business, but fear drives them, so they get it done. Then we look at the people who mow their grass every week and get joy from it, right? They just love it. They're chomping at the bit. They can't wait to do it. Now, those people in marketing, they've transcended. Like, it's not about the destination anymore for those people. It's about the journey. Those people have found success in the ritual of their online business. The rituals and the day-to-day of their online business, they found success in those things. They have joy just from doing the work, right? And that's a really good place to be. I've been in that place, you know? One misnomer about that place is, people think once you've transcended to a place like that, you can't like untranscend. It's just not true. Like, I've transcended to a place like that before, then I fell out of love with what I was doing. So, you can move through different areas of the spectrum. Okay, our next guy is the guy who doesn't get stuff done on time, right? He waits like 2.5, 3 weeks to mow his grass. He's got all these excuses about, working the night shift or whatever. He doesn't like his yard looking like crap either, but it doesn't bother him enough to actually get it done on time, right? And I think you guys understand how this relates to marketing and online business. You got people out there who are failing to achieve the goals they're trying to achieve, and they got every excuse under the sun why they can't seem to get things done. And usually all those excuses have nothing to do with them. Sometimes they'll admit that it's them. They just need to suck it up and get it done. But then they still don't do it, And I addressed this problem in the 13 Obstacles book that I put out a while back. It's not available, so I don't even know why you keep on mentioning it, but maybe I'll put it back out again, like a reprint version or something. But I talked about those people in that book. The point is, those people, they've transcended their fears. Like, they just don't care enough to get it done. They have nothing that drives them enough. In many cases with online business, there's usually something in their process that is bottlenecking them. There's something in their process that's holding them back. Something that has them dragging their feet. And if they can just eliminate that one thing, usually they can bust through. But until then, they're the guy who doesn't mow his grass enough, right? And then we get the fourth person who outsources it. They just hire a landscaping company to come mow the grass every week. This is the guy in online business who tries to outsource everything. And I think outsourcing things can be great. I think putting a team in place, obviously we know this can be great. But one thing I will tell you about outsourcing and putting teams in place, and this kind of goes back to a long time ago. This was a really long time ago. I'm showing my age. This is basically year 2000, I think. 20-something years ago, I just freshly gotten out of the Navy, and I was so burned out on medical stuff. I took a job at McDonald's as their janitor, sweeping the floors and washing their windows. And I'll never forget, in the mornings, the old timers would come in. This is in Rhode Island. I used to live in Rhode Island. The old timers would come in every morning and get breakfast at McDonald's and have a little social hour. And they'd always talk about the casino. There was this casino not too far from Rhode Island. It's called Foxwoods. It's in Connecticut. But anyway, it's a big casino. But anyways, they'd always talk about winning at this casino. And at first I thought, damn, everybody must be winning at this casino. This is the most winningest casino in the world. You can't lose at this place. But then the longer I worked there for about a year, but the longer I worked there, I observed them, and the more I realized it was always kind of a rotation of people talking about winning. It was never the same people. It was like some people talking about winning and other people listening, right? And when I realized the people who were listening, like those are the people that have lost, right? And I tell you that because I want you to know, people love to brag about the wins. They usually stay quiet and don't tell you about the losses. So, when it comes to outsourcing and when it comes to, hiring teams, just keep in mind, that might sound great, but I would be careful outsourcing and hiring teams when two things are present. One, you're on a very limited budget, and two, you're not quite sure what you need that team to do or what you need that outsourced job to be. For example, if you need a sales letter done and you know exactly what you need, you just don't have time to do it. All right? That's a good situation for an outsource because you know what you need. You can give clear directions on what you want and what you need from that copywriter. Same thing with a, graphic designer. But if you're not a copywriter and you have no idea what works and you have no idea what you need and you're trusting everything to the copywriter, then it's 50-50, man. I mean, it could work out for you. It could be a loss. But what I'm saying is if you outsource enough jobs like that, where you don't really know what you need and you don't know exactly what you're looking for and what is proven to work, I'm telling you, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be like that casino. You're going to come up short. The house always wins eventually. The way you combat that is knowing what the heck you need. Knowing very specifically what you need. And on top of that, not just what you need, but what you need and what you know will work. So that's what I'd say about that. So anyways, those are 4 types of people trying to make money online. And we just told that story through the scope of mowing a lawn. I hope that is helpful to you. I'll tell you what, my whole thing is I like to teach, online business and marketing. And, I've been doing this for a while. I like to teach this subject through the lens of, other things besides just the typical marketing stuff. So when I tell you the story about lawn mowing and stuff like this, this is how I like to teach, through analogy. And my emails look a lot like that most of the time. You never know what is going to show up in my email or what I'm going to be talking about. What I can promise is I always circle it back around to marketing. And the other thing I can promise is I believe, in my opinion, that I put my best free content out by email. So if this resonated with you, be sure to get over to epicconversions.com, sign up for my free newsletter, and that's all I got. I'll see you in the inbox. Peace now.